basically with a new generation coming up, trying to understand why we want to keep the monarchy. This is a total show. Yeah, but the one thing I would like to put onto this is one thing that money can't buy, or money won't stop. It's shame. And I think it's really sad, but I think his mother should start publicly volunteering or publicly start making working with women's charities. And there's nothing more disheartening to a child is the shame of his mother.
Do you know, that's interesting. I mean, he is a fully grown man, but the one wonders whose opinion he cares about, because he clearly doesn't care about Epstein's victims. He doesn't really care about his critics. He presumably doesn't care much about the media. I'm not suggesting he should, but you have to hope he cares about his mother's opinion, and his mother's condemnation only really counts if it's done publicly. But I can't see that happening. I can't see the...
Well, if you think about it logically, she wouldn't actually have to say his name. All she'd have to say is, "I've working with these charities." She doesn't actually ever have to. Very much like the monarchy.
You lead me into slightly choppy waters. But when you say working with charities, I want him to be there on the ground floor doing stuff. I don't want him to be just lending his name to a letterhead, cutting a couple of ribbons, and turning up for a champagne reception twice a year.
That's the. In our way, that's the only thing that she can really do, or this can do, because if she basically went out into the media, newspapers or television, and started saying that she's working with women's survival charities, it would send a message to him that basically wherever he goes now, he's basically got the disapproval of his mother, and his mother's ashamed of him. But she would be given it to the royal family. She can never say his name, but it still make that.
But why can't she say his name? Why can't she fire him? Get Alan Sugar to do the job. Yeah. Why can't she just say, with grave regret, with deep regret and gratitude for all his good works over the years, I have concluded that His Royal Highness Prince Andrew can no longer represent me on any stage or in any way because he's friends with a man who got sent to jail for soliciting an underage girl for prostitution. A bit late, Mom, but better late than never. And also, while I'm here, he can't call himself His Royal Highness anymore because he's not deserving of the. What does the title even mean, John? What does it even mean? And if you subscribe to the notion of hierarchy and deference, you think that somehow this is why they got God involved. You know, this is what the divine right of kings was about, so that they could turn around and say, "Well, God wants me to have all of this stuff, while you sort of." Sit in a ditch somewhere. God wants. That's what the divine right is designed to do, to diffuse questions like this. Why the hell should John in Reading or Delphine's up next. Set your alarms. We'll come to her first after the news. Why the hell should they call this man sir or bow to him? And because we're asking that question in the context of his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, doesn't actually take away the broader question, which is even if he hadn't been busted behaving in such a grim fashion, why the hell should you have to call him sir, or indeed call her mom? Why do you have to curtsy to his daughters? Why do your daughters have to curtsy to his daughters? But hey, you get cross about gender-neutral toilets and vegan sausage rolls because that's the stuff that really matters.